Hello, I'm John Jev from Act2 Transform Limited. As part of our programme to help businesses recover and then bounce back from the current crisis, we've teamed up with other business support specialists to provide you with tips and advice to help you survive, then revive when trading conditions improve. Today, I'm joined by Harvey Greenwood of Yorkshire Online Advantage. Harvey, could you just give me a brief overview of what Yorkshire Online Advantage does?
Sure. So Yorkshire Online Advantage, we're a digital marketing company based in North Yorkshire. We specialise in helping small local companies gain more customers and revenue ultimately via online means. So really what we do is work with the small companies. We really see ourselves as business partners for the long term and an extension of their teams really.
Are you seeing people or businesses failing to keep in contact with their customers because they don't know how to do it online and they can't do it face to face anymore?
Yes, most definitely. A lot of the businesses that we sort of help or have started tend to be your small independent companies that kind of keep in contact with the consumers would naturally be through their own shops or businesses, but also from an online perspective, would typically it's people that are just doing their own sort of Facebook or Instagram accounts, and that's kind of it. You know, they've got no other means of contacting people. Keeping people aware that you're still there as a business is almost stopped. So it's going out of mind of people and potential customers moving forward, whether you're open or not currently.
Yeah.
So very much so.
So what are the main things that you think that companies should do to improve their current prospects and then allow them to bounce back when the time is right?
For instance, if you've got a Google business page, which we'd always recommend that any business has, is making sure that they're up to date, reflecting how to contact you, opening hours, etc. New telephone numbers maybe, you may have switched from a landline, you're now on a mobile. So very, very basic things, but showing how people can contact you and keep in contact with you. Those that are a bit further ahead in terms of their operations online, it's really taking the opportunity to get your house in order, really. Revisiting web pages and updating if necessary, any sort of design copies. So your branding is there and still in the forefront and matches what you're doing, linking that to any social media activity that you might be doing as well, to keep front of mind. Other things that we've been doing and delivering for some clients is talking to them about how a simple, not expensive e-commerce type of web shop can be put together quickly to help them now in terms of ease of use for customers to get the orders in, and really streamlining what they do. But also that's then something that can be taken forward as we move forward down the line. You know, for example, if the shops start reopening, well, we can re-engineer that to ensure that orders can be picked up from the shop, for instance. It's you know, all that online aspect of it can be bolted together and can be very quickly moved with the times.
And what would businesses need to do in order to plan that process of moving from sitting around hoping something might happen to actually proactively engaging with customers and creating an e-commerce shop?
Well, first and foremost, it would be having a conversation with people who can help. Prime example is we're doing very much one-to-one sort of virtual calls and workshops with potential clients as well. It's on this morning where we're really stripping back what their business was to they're wanting to know how to market. But actually, they needed to take steps before that as to, well, what am I going to market? What is my niche or what is, and it hasn't been defined yet. So we take people through a process of understanding what their businesses are, how they operate, what their key products or services are, to then offer advice as well, not just around the online, but how we can take you step by step through what is the best route to bring that to market effectively and bring your services to market through the online tools and channels that we have.
Great. So it's not a case of having to be fearful of the technology. It's out there and people like you are ready to help any business that actually is struggling at the moment.
Absolutely, and as I said before, we deal with the small businesses, the independents, where this may be, something that can be seen as frightening almost. It's something that's don't know anything about, so they don't want to go anywhere near it. We're there at home to help and hold their hands through the process, so people can see what the benefits are. Ultimately, we're looking for our customers and clients to have return on investment on whatever that they do. So, they're operating to add value to their business.
Yeah. So I guess the message to take out there is, if you haven't done it, do it now.
And now is always the best time. It's easy to see those people that are taking action or already have taken action are the ones that are doing business now, continuing to survive in the current climate, and are certainly going to be on a good footing as soon as anything starts to move onwards and outwards. They've got the platform there, so it's today's as good a day as any day.
Great. There's some really excellent points there, Harvey. A lot of businesses will hopefully take heart from what you've said, and they can actually move forward. Great. Thanks for joining us.
No, sir. Thanks for the time, John.